Girl could probably use some iron as well. And who are you? You're just another wolf. I didn't even know. Like, who are you? Where'd you come from? Hello, YouTube, and how's it going? It is Stealth, and we are back with another incredible episode of Amplified Adventures. It's gonna be such a fun journey today, guys. We came back to this area that we discovered in the previous episode, and we are going to create the ultimate empire, the ultimate ninja empire. And of course, Crazy Girl is joining the madness as always. So guys, if you are a subscriber, then make sure you hashtag ninjasub down below in the comment section, and I'll respond to as many comments as possible. And be sure to crush that like button. It'd be a huge help. It'd be greatly appreciated as well. So Crazy Girl, we have a lot of work to do. We have some really fantastic plans for this area right here that is going to completely utilize every single island you guys see right here. We're going to start off with bridges. We're going to connect everything with bridges, like this island to that island, and then that island over there to that island, and then every single like island area or mountain is gonna have a tower. So every single tower is gonna be like on like one tower, two towers, three towers. So we're gonna have towers all over the place, and then the main castle area is gonna be right in the middle. So that is the plan so far. Of course, it's going to take a very long time, but at least you guys have sort of an idea of what we're trying to accomplish here. So, Crazy Girl, you said you're going to start off with working on the bridge over here, and maybe we can start off with connecting this area to that island right there, or that mountain right there. I don't know why I call them like islands, but they're more mountains than anything. So we're going to connect this mountain right here to that mountain, and then eventually we're going to connect that mountain to that mountain. All right, so while you're doing that, I'm actually going to start collecting more material. We're going to need a lot of wood. We're going to need a lot of food, because food has been rather scarce. I don't know why. It's very difficult to find food in the amplified biome setting. Now, one thing that has occurred off screen while we weren't recording is that we have lost a couple wolves. In fact, yes, I think 3 wolves have died in total. Unfortunately, it's just very difficult for a wolf to follow you around the world because of the mountains. It's very difficult because every time you climb a block, they are more than likely to fall down, and they take falling damage, and you know, they don't have too much health to begin with. So Crazy Girl lost 2 of her wolves, and I actually lost one of my wolf, and he is the last survivor right here. So that's why you're just standing, or you're just sitting right there for now, because we actually lost 3 wolves trying to get all the way back up here, because we knew this was the area that we wanted to build at. So Crazy Girl, while you're working on the bridge right there, just be very careful, okay? In fact, Crazy Girl, I would like you to use this bucket of water, okay? So I can go get another one. You just be careful, because if you die, then, you know, well, it's gonna be very difficult for you to get back over here. Let me just put it that way, because we spawned at the very bottom of the map. So right where we're at is the complete opposite end of where we spawn at. So we're gonna have to be extremely careful and make sure we do not die. So Crazy Girl, while you're doing that, I'm gonna start collecting some food, and hopefully I can get some iron and some other material that we're gonna need eventually. So I think the first structure we're going to work on is not the castle, because the castle is going to take the most time, and it's going to be located in this middle area. So if you guys are curious, right where I'm at is where the castle will eventually be. But it's going to be in the sky. So we're going to have to make like a sky island first. So it's going to be like directly above here. And the castle is going to be right in the middle, sort of like a headquarters. And then we're going to have like a bridge connecting everything together. And then right on every single mountain is going to be a tower. So I think after the bridge, we're going to start working on a tower. And I see a skeleton right there. I see a cow. I see some pigs. So let's go ahead and start getting some of these animals, start getting some protein, because, you know, we get hungry. And I don't think that skeleton sees me. I hope he doesn't see me. I'm not trying to deal with no skeleton right now, because they are just extremely powerful, and we got to make sure we're just being extremely cautious as well. So eventually we'll be able to tackle them once we collect more iron, maybe even find some diamonds. In fact, we could probably do some mining for a little bit. And of course, we're gonna have to collect some wood for Crazy Girl so she doesn't have to continue getting all that wood. But if she's using dark oak wood, we should have a lot. I think we, in the previous episode, we were able to get some dark oak wood as well. And I believe that's the wood she's working with. We'll go take a look in a second. But for now, let's continue getting some food because we just have not been finding too much food on our journeys lately. And it's a struggle, especially because you use so much endurance trying to climb these mountains and use a lot of energy, and you get hungry, right? We all get hungry, especially when exercise is involved. And, alright, so any more animals? I thought I saw another animal around there. I saw the skeleton. Maybe we should torch that area up, because this will be home. This is officially home, and of course, there's so much more area to cover. This is only one map out of maybe like, who knows, 20 maps. So we got a lot more area to cover, but the spawning area, let me put it that way, the spawning map area is complete. We've covered everything that we need to cover here. Yeah, let me go ahead and see if there's any more food around here before I head back up, start cooking that, and then we're gonna mine some. We're gonna do some mining because I could use a little bit more iron as well as a bucket. And I think Crazy Girl could probably use some iron as well. And who are you? You're just another wolf. I didn't even know. Like, who are you? Where'd you come from? Oh, we got some pigs over there. Let's go get those pigs. And maybe we can even find a ravine around here. That'd be pretty cool because it'd be, you know, more enjoyable than strip mining. And of course, we might be able to find some diamonds as well. That'd be fantastic to find some diamonds. But for now, let's go ahead and focus on food because we need to cook a lot of food. So let me go ahead. Oh, whoa. That must have been Crazy Girl. Is that Crazy Girl? I knew the water came from somewhere. I was like, where did that water come from? Of course, it had to be Crazy Girl. Oh, we got chickens. We got more pigs. We got a lot of animals over here. This is actually a really good area. I'm glad we chose this area, guys. And I know you have been sending a lot of cool ideas for the Ninja Empire as well as some names for the wolves. But for now, we don't have any name tags. We don't really have anything to put, you know, a name on the wolf or anything like that. So we're going to have to wait a little bit before we get to that point. But at least we get, let's see how much food we got. We actually got quite a bit of food. I see one more cow over there. We're going to kill that cow, and we're going to head back up and start mining. I think mainly what I would like to mine for is, of course, iron. And I see Crazy Girl just being extremely careful right there. Hopefully she doesn't fall. That'd be very, very bad. So mainly we need iron. Maybe, of course, I would love to find gold and diamonds, but, you know, iron for now, because that's like the pretty much the main thing that we need is iron. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna head back up, start cooking this food. Oh, there's more food right there. I did not see that. I didn't. Oh, of course. Of course. I knew a wolf was there. A wolf had to be there, and a cow. Yummy, yummy cow. All right, so I think we got enough food for now. I'm gonna head back up, and I think there's a water fountain or a waterfall I can just climb. Crazy Girl, if you just want to leave some water, I can climb that real quick. If you want to do me a big favor so I don't have to build back up and waste blocks. That'd be a huge help. I'm right below you, I think. I think you see me. Okay, so you see me. Thank you so much. And then that way I can get back up and I can give you some food. And everybody's happy. Everybody's happy when they have food. So, I'm almost back up, and then you can do whatever you want. It looks like you know what you're doing. And I'm going to try to contribute my way as well by giving you some food. So, I'll put a furnace right here, Crazy Girl. Everything in here will be for you. So, you are special. I'll put some coal in there too. I'm sure you have coal, so I'll just put a little bit of coal in there. And then I need to start cooking food as well. And then I'm also going to start mining. So I think I'm going to mine probably around here. And that way, you know, we're not too far apart, because I don't want to get too far away from you. And it's starting to get dark. I don't think we're going to sleep unless you really want to sleep. I'm more interested in just getting as much done as possible. So unless you want to sleep, you know, we can sleep. It just depends how you feel about that. We are in a biome that has a ton of wolves. But then again, you know, the creepers are always lurking, so maybe we should sleep. It's completely up to you, though, but maybe it's a better idea that we do sleep. So, yeah, I think, you know what, why not? I just answered my own question. Crazy Girl, you should have a bed. Actually, the beds are up here. I think the beds are right there, so, yeah. And we got food. This is great. We got plenty of food. We got beds. We got a beautiful view. Just look at that view, guys. Just look at this view. It is incredible. I can't wait to just have everything come together, have the elytra wings, just everything will just come together in a nice ninja package. So I'm very excited about that, and I think this is going to be such a fantastic adventure. And good morning, Crazy Girl. Good morning to Crazy Girl. Good morning to my lovely wolf over here with no name. So, yes, you should have some food over there cooking, just so you know. What else should I do? I'm going to put stuff that I don't really need at the moment. Oh, we got 2 string. We only got 1 iron ingot, so I'm going to have to go look for some iron. Because that is my job right now. Crazy Girl is sort of like the architect of the survival series. She's a better builder than I am, so I usually have her at least start it, and then I come in with the materials. And Cody Clutch Thunder is nowhere to be seen right now, so I'm sure eventually he'll want in, but for now, Cody is off somewhere else. So, we got plenty of food, and then we can start our little mining expedition. I think we'll do it probably around here. I think this is actually a good area. I just got to make sure I don't mine off the mountain. That'd be very bad if I just mined right off the mountain. So maybe we'll go that direction. I think that's probably a good idea. We'll just go that direction. So, what I need to do real quick is probably make a crafting table. And, oh, I put all my wood. I was like, what happened to all my wood? I put all my wood inside that chest. I completely forgot. So we'll just go ahead and chop down this tree really quick. Because I think I gave all my wood to Crazy Girl, or I put it in the chest for the bridge, because I knew we would need a lot of wood for the bridge. And speaking of bridge, let's go ahead and take a look at Crazy Girl's progress. I hope she's being extremely careful, because you do not want to fall down. Oh, did you fall down by accident? Yeah, did you fall down? Okay, I don't have a bucket of water, so maybe you can go climb over to the other waterfall over here. There's another waterfall, and you can get up that way, Crazy Girl, if you want. It's right across. Yep, there you go. I think you'll see it in a second. It's right there. But this bridge is looking very good. Luckily, she didn't die when she fell, so that's what's important. But just always have that bucket of water right next to in your inventory, just in case you fall. That way you won't die, of course. That'd be very, very bad. Okay, so while Crazy Girl's getting back up, I'm going to make a crafting table. And we're going to go mining because we desperately need some iron. So I'm going to go ahead and make a shovel. And we're going to go that way. But, of course, let's make sure we have plenty of inventory space. And we are going to need a lot of cobblestone as well. I just realized cobblestone is going to be extremely precious to us. Or just stone in general. I think stone is going to be remarkably just precious to us in the upcoming episodes, especially once we start building and once we start, constructing and just making towers and, of course, the castle. We're going to want a ton of stone, a ton of cobblestone. So we're going to start keeping every bit of cobblestone that we get. And, all right, let's go ahead and start mining, guys. Let's just go this way for now. I'm not sure how far underground we're going to go because, actually, let's see. We are at Y115. Wow, we are way above in the sky. So it would take a long time to get to the diamond layer. It would literally take, I don't know, 100 layers of blocks before we get to a diamond layer. So that is a very long time. But, eventually we'll get there. I'm not really too concerned about diamonds right now. Like I said earlier, we just need to focus on collecting as much iron as possible. And of course, we're just being rewarded with some cobblestone as well, because we do need plenty of cobblestone for the towers. I think that's the first thing we're gonna make is the tower for this mountain right here, and then eventually we'll start working on the castle. But I would like to have a castle, or I would like to have a tower first, just so we have a place to put some stuff. I think this is going to be like we'll call it like Tower A or Tower Ninja or something like that. We need a cool name for the first tower, guys. So make sure you leave some cool ideas for the tower name in the comment section. It'll probably go like around right here. So that way you can see the tower from everywhere. It'll go like right here. So maybe I'll start working on that in the next episode. But for now, like I said, we need iron. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on that. And hopefully Crazy Girl's being safe over there. So all in all, I think we're doing pretty good. We did lose a couple wolves, but we'll get more wolves back. I mean, as you guys can see, this biome is just full of wolves. So we really don't have a problem there. So what I'm going to do really quick is while I'm mining, I would like some food to be cooking. So we're going to go ahead and place a furnace right there. Furnace right there. Put the food. Oh, Alright, there we go. Put the food right there, and that way we just have some food cooking while we are mining. And yes, that'll be perfect. Alright, cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is just continue mining down until we find something. Now, I got to be careful because I don't want to mine off the mountain. That would be very, very bad and probably embarrassing as well. So we're just going to take it nice and slow, and we'll see what we can discover. But then again, we might be able to find a cave. That'd be pretty cool to find a cave system because, you know, you can just find a lot more material at a quicker rate. So eventually I'm sure we'll hit something, but for now, yes, cobblestone, that's what we need. Iron, that's what we need, and you know, it will happen. So as always, guys, your support is greatly appreciated, and make sure you crush that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, of course, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode of Amplified Adventures. Alright, so take care, bye guys, peace.